Hello everyone, it's Helen here and thank you for joining me today. So I have Papercraft Society box number 7 in front of me. It's an absolutely beautiful box and I'm the designer for this month. So this is April's box number 7. So let's have a quick look all around here. It's got the silver foiling on there and it's even on the flowers too. I absolutely adore this box. So taking from the theme that's on this on the pattern, the lovely floral pattern, it's kind of got a lovely peony sort of watercolor theme, which is one of my most favorite ways to craft. I don't do it too much on my channel, but it is something that is personally one of my favorite things to do. So let's have a look inside. So this is the brand new subscription box for April, and you can order this, I believe, up until I think it's the 20th of March. I will leave all of the details and links down below so you can check those out, and on the Papercraft Society webpage there'll be a little counter and it will tell you exactly how long you have left to get this kit. It is on subscription at the moment. If there are any boxes left over, they may become available after the subscription deadline has passed for this box, but there may not be any left, so it all depends on how you want to go for this one. So inside this box you have a lovely sentiment from me. I'm so in love with this box. It's full to the brim with beautiful products and inspiration to get you started, and it really is. It's got everything in here that you need. So let's have a look inside the wallet. Let's move this aside. Got quite a few things stacked up beside me again. So this is the wallet here, and it should have the number and the Simply Made Crafts on here, but I have one of the very first wallets that was made, so hence a few things are missing from this one, but I have everything important to show you. So let's open this up, and we have an A4 die set, we have a stamp set, some watercolor paper, and some lovely pretty lovely pretty papers. Right, so let's start with the die set. So you don't actually get the magnetic sheet. That is one of my own. I just trimmed an A4 magnetic sheet in half and put my dies on here, and I also glued the back of the actual die. It comes on this plastic sheet. I've just put it on the back there for strength, so it is quite sturdy now. So what is this? This is a miniature Gable box, and I have one right here. It's made up. Here it is. Isn't it tiny and lovely? So if you recognize this design, this is a miniature version of the larger Gable box. I don't have one completely put together yet, but here is the larger one and here is the small one. So let's just kind of put this half together just for size wise, so you can gauge the size. Here they are together, aren't they so cute together? And it is quite a nice sized little mini box as well. You can get quite a few things in there as well. It's perfect, you know, a bit of birthday cake and, you know, a couple of trinkets and things like that. Absolutely perfect. And you can just tie it together with a piece of ribbon. And also in this set you get these lovely label dies as well. So let me quickly show you the other die again. This is the larger one. This is the larger Gable box die. So here we have lovely label shapes and mats as well, and flowers. So these are all going to coordinate really nice together. So going back to this one, we have leaves here. We have flowers that you can layer, and if you like the Rick Rack design, you have that as well. We have sentiments as well. So there's a few different combinations of things that you can put together, and we also have a tag die as well. So I am super excited about this one. Okay, moving on, here we have this is an A5 stamp set, so this is absolutely perfect. Again, this is a watercolouring theme, and we'll get to that bit in a little while once we look in the rest of the box, so I'm leaving a little bit of a hint there. So here we have lovely leaves here and flowers, peonies, roses, whatever you want to call them. These are mostly based on the peony look, and we have some other lovely little flowers here, and we have some lovely leaves, and we have these dotted outlines here. These are going to match the die set You have all these tags here are going to match the die set, and we also have a to and a from and a handmade as well. So there's loads of different gift ideas that you can do with this one, and all the stamp set will support that as well. So here's another hint. We have 6 sheets of really good quality watercolor paper. I'm hoping you can kind of see some of that texture there. So we've got 6 of those, and I've die cut these with the box die as well. These die cut really well, so I've made an entire box just from the watercolor paper, and I've stamped on it. It's all going to be in the booklet. I don't actually have the booklet because it's literally hot off the press as I'm making this video, so I don't actually have my copy, but your booklet magazine will be in there. It's just like a miniature magazine full of ideas, inspiration. It will have all of your favourite designers in there too, and a few projects from me. Right, so let's get over to the beautiful paper. So you get 2 sheets of each one. These are lovely thick papers too. So they are white on the back, and this one here matches the rest of the sets here, so it goes with the box. I absolutely adore these. I just love the blues, the pinks and the greens together. I just think it's just so nice. And here we have another lovely floral design. So this is perfect for March, April time. Lovely spring colours here, early summer too. And then we have some lovely stripes here as well, very summery. And here we have a lovely mint green with pink flowers. And there's loads of ideas in the booklet on what to do with the papers. Let's pop that inside, and then we can move on to the rest of the box. I'm going to leave this out. I may have to come back to that later, I'm not sure. Okay, let's move that aside and bring the box back. Okay, so here is the goodie box. So we have some lovely tissue paper here that you get as well. Let's open this up. So you also get some coordinating cardstock as well. So let's pop this out. This kind of got stuck. Let's just take this off. There we go. Okay, so here we have the lovely olive green. On my camera it's a little bit darker than what it is in real life. There's definitely more of a green in this paper. And we have a lovely kind of a peachy sort of pink red, and then we have a lovely like mustard yellow as well. And here we have 2 sheets of mirror card as well. This is all A5, so you get 2 of each one. So in order to make one box you will need to have 2 sheets of A5 to make one box, and this will fit through a standard die cutting machine, just a normal 6-inch wide die cutting machine. So here we have a watercolor brush pen. Now this I absolutely specified we had to have that one in the box, and I didn't need to get the die set out. I needed the stamp set, not the die set. So let's do a bit of a switcheroo. Put this one back and grab the stamp set. Okay, so here is the stamp set, and as you can see there's loads of watercolouring opportunities here. You can cut them out and layer them, as you'll see in some of my samples as well. So those samples will be in the booklet, and also I believe there'll be another one of these unboxing videos on the YouTube channel as well, and there'll be loads of examples there. So this is the watercolour brush pen. So it comes in this lovely little container. I'll pop that out, and I have used this one. And basically it's got a reservoir here for putting your water in, so it's really mess free. And this comes off, and you squeeze the barrel and you can just watercolour with it. So a quick tip here is it does, like with a lot of these brushes, it does twist the opposite way to what you think it is. So if you open it as if you were closing it, that will open it. It's a bit confusing, so if you do get this one and you're screwing it, trying to unscrew it, just screw it the other way and it will open. There we go. So that is the watercolor brush pen. And we also have some lovely adhesive crystals. Now these do get smaller. I do have another sample here to show you. This is on the other side, so the big ones are at the top here, and they do get quite small at the bottom. Okay, so I would use some extra, as with any sort of embellishments, that like the pearls or the gems, I always add a little bit of glue. These are self-adhesive, but I just find anything like this holds better with, you know, glue. Just a little dab underneath those dots. Okay, so we also get another card from me. There's some of my quotes all over this, so they're inside the wallet and they're on this card as well. From beautiful cards to home decor, what will you create? Because I actually made a miniature greenhouse. I used the window dies, I put some acetate behind it, and I created a greenhouse. And what I did was I got some faux succulents and I popped them inside. And there's even the measurements there for a little white jar to put your succulents in as well. So, and on the back here we have understanding paper and cardstock weights, so it just helps you kind of gauge what you need to use and where to use it, just in case you didn't really, you know about all that. And especially if you're brand new to crafting, this would be perfect. Let's pop at the bottom. And here we have these tiny little square ink pads. Now these are hybrid inks, they're top quality, and let's do some swatching. So I have some leaves here anyway that I was just using some of my I used these for some of my samples that I was making up. So this one is pinky red, it's got a hint of magenta in it, so that is the red there. And here we have a lovely blush pink. Let's swipe that over. It's got a lot of it's like a peachy pink. And here we have an olive green. There we go. So I'll lift these up for you to have a look at. So those are the colours that you get in this box. So if you are collecting all of these boxes, you should have quite a few of these square ink pads now. Lovely build up to your collection. I'm going to keep this together, and at the bottom here there is a little bit of there is a little voucher at the bottom as well, so I'm just going to lift this up and try not to lose anything underneath. So here we have Claim Your Free Simply Made Crafts A4 stamp set worth $9.99. So, you know, don't let that one pass you by. So let's put everything back together, and that is the Papercraft Society box number 7. So I'm going to have to kind of pop everything back, but this belongs in the wallet as well. So if you wanted to grab this one, I think you have until the 20th of March to get your order in for this subscription, and then I think it's round about a week later that they start to get dispatched. Let's put this back in. And again, if you are subscribed to this, you will have access to exclusive tutorials from myself and from the other designers for the other boxes as well. So you will get access to that as well if you are a subscriber to this box. So yes, so that is my Papercraft Society box 7. I absolutely really enjoyed putting this box together. I chose everything that went in it, the designs, everything. This is just up my street. This is completely me. So thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you again next time.